Get sometime. So we know we're recording.
We're recording now?
Yeah. So I won't forget it. Mother Jones, you want to go do the disclosure?
Wait a minute, I'm trying to.
Okay, we got time. I just.
Oh, okay. I could hear you all, but I couldn't see you. Okay.
Oh.
Yeah, I'll do the disclosure.
Okay, right now it's 1, 2, 3. It's just 4 of us on now. You think we need to give others a few minutes, or should we just go ahead and get started and let them catch up?
Let's give them a minute. You see my shirt?
Oh, hold on a minute. Oh, Miss Navy. All right, go Navy. I can't see the bottom. What it says?
Grandma.
Oh, Grandma. I
got Navy Grandma.
Navy now. All right.
Yeah, Arlene's second daughter graduated last week in Chicago.
Uh-huh.
And she's now stationed in Pensacola. So she brought me this from the ceremonies.
Oh, that's sweet. All right, girl. All right.
And guess what? You know, this is Grandmother's Day.
Oh, Grandmother's Day.
Grandparents' Day.
Grandparents? Okay.
Remember I told you we were going to Red Lobster after church?
Yeah, you did. You really did.
And I'm just getting in.
I baked another cake today.
Oh, wow. Wish I could reach through this webcam and get a piece.
I got a doctor's appointment Tuesday. I'm going to make sure they don't eat it all up. They'll eat one up in a day. But I'm going to eat it all up, and I'll bring you some Tuesday.
Oh, good. In
Georgia, I made 2.
Oh, wow.
I wasn't feeling well, and it didn't rise like the first one didn't rise like I wanted to. And so I made another one, and it didn't rise like I wanted it to either. Well, I took those out the oven a little too soon. Didn't dry out. And the other one didn't. But I think I put too much sour cream in them.
Mm-hmm.
Good. It tastes like regular cake. It just didn't rise.
Oh, okay.
I thought they were going to throw them away, but they were eating it like it was good. I said, well, okay.
I bet it was good and moist.
Yeah, and they wanted another piece. Can I have another piece?
Yeah.
Y'all eat it up.
It's just me now, so I don't bake anymore like I used to.
Yeah, I used to, when Princess, daughter used to come over, Skylar, she was into cooking, so we go in the kitchen and I showed her how to make a cake from scratch. I said, so you don't have to make a box cake for your husband. Get married. One thing you know how to do is bake a cake from scratch.
I used to cook a jelly coconut layer cake. And oh man, they go crazy.
Oh, you know Mrs. Wright. Bessie Wright?
Yeah. Yes.
Went every Christmas. Because my husband, and I love him too. And every Christmas she used to bring us one.
Yeah, she was a good cook.
Mm-hmm.
That's a heart.
Do you know Miss Banks? What's Miss Banks' name? Ciola Banks?
I know the name.
Well, she can cook a sweet potato pie. She put nuts, brown sugar, and pecans, coconut, and brown sugar mixture on her chopper.
That sounds great.
And cinnamon. And it's really good.
Sounds great.
Let's see how many in here now. Well, it's just the 4 of us. Let's get started. Maybe that.
What are we gonna do?
Huh?
What are we gonna do?
Well, we're being recorded right now. We're gonna if anybody had any questions about the RV, we'll answer the questions, and then we're gonna talk about investments. And I want us to get together and see was anyone to be interested in getting something started in the investment area. Start a little something to get a little practice. So when we really get the real money, we'll have our feet wet a little bit, have our big toe wet.
Right.
I'm looking for Donovan to come on because he was into that. He was wanting to. So you want to go ahead and start it, and I'll send a text out that we've started.
Okay. Right now?
Yeah, while I send the text.
Good evening, family. Or rather, good afternoon. I hope that each of you had a fabulous and are still having a fabulous weekend and are keeping the faith that we will receive our long-awaited blessing real soon. Today is Sunday, September 9th, 2018. Welcome to 40 Mile Family Conference Call. Our disclaimer: we're not attorneys, accountants, financial advisors, trust managers, or tax advisors. We're simply family members who have come together for the sole purpose of assisting each other as we prepare to receive our blessing real soon. This conference is for informational purposes only. It is not legal, tax, or investment advice. If you need professional assistance, we suggest that you seek advice from registered and licensed tax advisor, tax, legal, and our investment advisors. So feel welcome to join us, ask any questions that you wish, and we'll do our best to answer your questions. Thank you for joining us.
Okay, it's just a few of us. Is Shay working today? Mr. Lewis, do you know?
I don't know.
You don't know? Because she's not here either. Well, let's go ahead and get started. Do you have any questions, Mother Jones? That you want about the RV? You got all of them answered?
As far as I know, I'm in pretty good stead.
Okay, Mother Sophia, do you have anything that you need to be refreshed on? She is muted. I guess not. Well, if no one had anything, we can just go ahead and get started with our talking about the investment. Mr. Lewis, you want to give us a little insight? Have you thought any more about the questions I asked the last time we talked on how we can go about doing that, or any type of advice, or get us ready? So, I know
Well, I came up. I got some. The best way I can approach this situation is give you all some resources so that you can look into.
Okay.
So hold on, let me pull up my. Did you want me to screen share and show you all some resources, or?
Yeah, that would be great, because that way we can look at it later, because it's filming.
Okay. That's the best way I can go about it, is just showing you all some resources that can get you started.
Mm-hmm. Oh, let me give you the screen. You didn't tell me, give me the screen.
Oh, I knew you were sending out a text to everybody. I ain't want to mess you up.
present. Okay, it's all yours.
Okay, can you see my charts now?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay. So we went over the charts, and the charts, again, these are all real estate that pay on a monthly basis. This one is paying 20 cents per share. Each share costs $21. You can get this platform through TDI Ameritrade. I'll go to their website in 1 minute. I just want to check the dividend payouts because I do own these, and I just want to check when they paying again. 831, this one's paying 20 cents per share. And these little green money dots, that mean that they finna end up paying.
Oh, okay.
So good. It just broke down past the 50-day. This is the 200-day moving average. These are indicators that tell me what kind of trend it is, because usually a lot of chartists, they draw trend lines on these charts. So this one is paying 12 cents on 820.
What's that?
$820 or eight?
No, not $820. $8. I mean, 12 cents. So the 125, the 5 is what they call pips. It's like most people understand money as $1.50.
Mm-hmm.
Well, it's right here. These are right here. You see right here?
Mm-hmm.
So this is 93 cents, right? And then you got
Mm-hmm.
448.
Can you make
These
that
is
screen a little bigger?
Huh?
Can you make the screen a little bigger? I could see the numbers. I can't see that clear.
No, you can
Okay.
probably, what you on, a Mac or a PC?
PC.
You probably can, on the mouse pad, you probably can take both fingers and spread your fingers, and then it probably make it bigger. Because I can't make my screen bigger. I just see my regular screen on my side.
Okay, well, we just have to worry about that later because it's not working. So when
Okay, I watched one of the recordings though, but it came out right on the record.
Okay.
Okay. So like I was saying, this is 93 cents, and then you see the 44 on the end of it. That's pips. These are currencies right here. These are all the world currency pairs. These are trading pairs. This the Forex market. But this is a better way to understand when you got, like, this will be 93 cents. Right here, just say 16 cents. But on the end, when you see right here, it say 125. Well, that's 12 cents. And then the pips after it. So
Okay.
those are increments. Increment. I can't say it right.
Increment. Increment.
Yeah, there you go. Thank you, Mother Jones. Increments after the 2 digits percentage. Percentage. Okay. Like the change. Because you know the change only go in doubles. Like 10 cent, 0.5 is 5 cent. And then you got 25 cent. And then 50 cent. And then it go all the way up to the 100th. Well, these are the decimals. 125,000ths. Or 100ths. You know what I'm saying? So, okay, so basically, okay, let me check. This one is paying 19 cents. See, that one just say 19 cent dividend, 19 cent on 822. This share is $45 a share.
Okay, but
trend
822.
Huh?
Is that
822 is the date that it's paying on.
Okay, the date's gonna pay. Okay, I got you.
Yeah. So right there you see dividend 19 cent on 8/22/18 Central Standard Time. That's when they go pay the dividend.
Okay.
Okay. So I'm gonna give you the platform. Let me just check this one right here. These last two that's finna pay out. This one is paying. See, you see all those pips after that? 11 cent 83.3333. That's pimp. That means it's finna go up to like 12 cents. But the only thing I worry about is the first two numbers. Well, the first three numbers, the 0.11. So that's 11 cents. Almost 12 cents per share.
Okay.
To make it simple. And that one is painted on 831. And like I said, once I give y'all the platform, you could go on their conference calls, and this is a good way to learn how to invest too, because they'll break down their balance sheets and they'll break down they'll break down the whole fundamentals of the whole company.
Okay.
So this one right here is land. Land is finna pay out on this one is $13 per share. It's finna pay out 44 cents per share. So you pay $13 on. If you pay $13 now, you for one share on 820, they're 44 cents.
Okay. So really, these are already paid because it's the month. This is September.
No. What's today's date? The 9/19? Oh, yeah. Yeah, my bad. I apologize. So, but they pay every month. So they.
Okay.
Let me see. Let me see this one. I might be mixed up. No, they haven't reset because it's just the beginning of the month. That's what it is.
Okay.
So you see this one pay like at the end of it paid. It just paid at the end of August.
Yeah.
So it's go probably end up paying again at the end of September.
Yeah.
But it's not gonna reset the date until probably next week. So next week will be the first full week in the month. That's what it is.
Okay.
And then, like I say, you can do the conference call, and you can get on there and actually listen. You will have to go to their website and register. I'm gonna click on it.
Vanessa.
Go to the website right there.
Okay. Now, the abbreviation. Do they have a list that we can look at these to tell which one? Can we go back to that right quick? There's a couple of questions I wanted to ask.
Okay.
Then I know the first one you said that's land. That's real estate, rather.
Yeah. So, land right here. Okay.
So the abbreviation for these different stocks, there's somewhere that is available. Is that correct? And we'll know what companies or how we know that.
Yeah. So what you do is basically, like I say, the best way to go about it is you can even Google it. You can put land in stock in Google. LAND in Google, or Yahoo Finance or Bloomberg or it's a lot of different platforms. But I mean the best way to find out about them is Google. This platform, this TD Ameritrade platform, which you can go straight to their website. You just right click. Once you get the website, I can give you all the signs. I mean, if everybody have their chart set up, next time we get on the call, I can give you the signs and show you how to set this platform up.
Okay, that'll work.
This right here is their press conference. This is what you call your fundamental analysis right here. So these are press release and reports.
Okay, and that's how you follow up the status and stuff of that nature.
Yeah, you just find out what's going on and read up on them. Right there. It tell you everything about it. You just click and you can read up on. They press release. You can do your due diligence like that, but you can do your due diligence through email. I mean, not email, but through Google too.
Okay. Now,
so Google and Yahoo Finance is a great way. You just type in that ticker symbol. It's called a ticker symbol.
Okay.
And it's the abbreviation for the company.
Okay.
Like this is the name of the company right here.
Okay.
Right here. Acquires acquires 574 acres of farmland in Florida for $2.6 million. That was on 9/16. They just acquired it.
574 acres
Yep, they just
for
acquired
2.6
574
million?
acres of
Just for,
farmland.
but it don't say where.
No, I mean you'll have to, well, right here.
Now see, that's what we need to be doing.
That's what I'm saying. So it's a good way to get on a conference call, because I mean it's public information. So if you get on the internet and you just dig deep into their company, like it'll tell everything about them. You can go to their website and find out about it. Let me see if it's on their website. Well, this one, that's not land. That's something else. Let me go. I'm gonna go to their website and see if we can see what they.
That's a good point.
Yeah.
Depending upon where it's at. It
Right.
could be a lot.
Because if it's swampland, well, look what.
Exactly.
But look what Gino Palucci did.
This is the company right here.
Hello, Gloria.
So it's a farming company. It's farmland. So this is the company. This is their stock. This is what they invest in.
So, well, see, they could use mulch and stuff around there. That'll be rich soil.
Well, where is it?
But
I'm looking for it right now. I'm gonna see if I can pull up their press release.
But look what Gino Palucci did, Ms. Jones. Remember that? He bought that cow, that cow pasture, and he built Heathrow.
Yeah.
He built Heathrow, made a million.
They own farms all over there, Florida. So now they own farm. These are the places where they own farmland in Florida.
Fort Pierce.
Plant City. I never heard of Dover. Fort Pierce, Immokalee.
The treasure chest area. Okeechobee. Yeah, they got the treasure chest area. I learned that through tutoring. That's the treasure chest. I ain't know anything about no treasure chest. I guess because it's farmland, it's rich. I don't know why they call it treasure chest. Watsonville. So it's out. Okay.
Yeah, so this is all where they own farmland in Florida. Let me see what they say about them. I'm trying to get to their press release. Portfolio, see land. Reinvestment program. So you can invest straight through this platform. You don't even need the whatchamacallit, but it's good to have a brokerage account. What I'm showing my chart, that's a brokerage account. So it's easier that way because you can invest in a lot more companies instead of just going to one company. Unless you just go put a lot of money into this one company. But a couple $1,000, when you get into the millions, that's when you go straight company to company.
Okay. Now, back to that first chart you had, when you had the currency. Now, I know you said you didn't deal too much in the currency, right?
Right.
But how can I read that? Because, see, we have a little knowledge of things that might be going up. We might be wanting, can one invest through that, or how do the shares run?
Well, that'll be futures, though. That'll be futures. I don't trade futures. This is Forex. This is currency pairs. So, say the Aussie go down and the value of the Canadian go up. So, the Aussie dollar is going down in value, while the Canadian dollar is going up in value. So it's like teams. One team going up, one team going down. One team winning, one team losing. So that's what that is.
For instance, like for instance, we know what's going to be in that first basket. Like if we have money to invest today, and we know what's going to come in that first basket. We know money is going to, everything's going to revalue, and it's going to be the equal. It's going to be the same. It's supposed to have the same all over. It's not going to be up and down like it is now.
Right. But
go ahead.
Go ahead.
I was trying to think of a way that would it be wise to look into the stock that we know that it's going to be going up, depending upon the price of it. Would that be a good idea? Because we know that that's going to go up. It's going to revalue.
Okay, so I mean, with that kind of perspective, me personally, I would just look into buying assets. I wouldn't even look into the market. I wouldn't even look into the exchange markets.
Okay.
Because I mean, that's all people know is the exchange markets and real estate.
Yeah.
I mean, far as it's still gonna be people that need mortgages. It's still gonna be people that need storefronts for people to go to.
Yeah.
It's still gonna people need farmland. It's still people gonna need food. It's still people that need these metals and industrial metals, precious metals. You know what I'm saying? So those are whole businesses outside. These are just companies that represent those businesses.
Okay.
But why invest in those businesses when you can create your own business?
Your own point. Yeah, I got you.
Create your own market. You know what I'm saying? Like that's the whole thing. When you come across that kind of money, and the market takes a turn, the rich folk call it a term called when it's blood in the street, then it's time to eat. You know what I'm saying? Basically meaning when people just go start selling for anything, and the market is just go tank. So that's the time to buy those kind of assets.
Yeah.
Instead of investing your money through a brokerage account or a fiduciary or you create your own team and your own economic vehicle. That's what I'm doing for myself now. I'm just using these vehicles to do it because I haven't actually built the team that I want. Okay. It's hard to find a good team out here. I mean, people might think it's easy, but it's not easy.
What would you consider the revenue, the gross revenue, or the amount of revenue each how big do you think a good team would be, and the amount of revenue each member should bring to the table?
Well, I mean, it's more of a mental capital thing, more than a financial capital thing to me, because I mean, like I say, I deal with a lot of people that got money and they assholes. You know what I'm saying? So I don't want you on my team just because you got money. We have to be on the same page and the same values. You know what I'm saying? To actually make it work. Now, you can buy these assets out of bankruptcy for dirt cheap. You can buy them from banks for dirt cheap. You just have to that's the main thing is right now. The main thing is finding your team, your attorneys, your accountants, your people that can actually, your bankruptcy, your trustees, your realtors, your brokers, your lenders, your borrowers. I mean, it's basically finding everybody in that you need to make this vehicle work right now.
Okay.
That's basically what you're looking for. And you're not looking for somebody with some money, because next thing you know, they in it with the money, and then they have a downturn in their life, and then next thing you know, they begging for their money to come out the vehicle.
Yeah.
They never knew nothing about money anyway. It's all about the money. All about the money. It's not about the money. It's about the relationship.
So if a group of us, if some of us wanted to get started now to try to get the feel of what we are looking for to do in the future, I'm trying to get a group, find out who's interested in wanting to start something now, so have a feel of what they're going to do, be doing. I know we won't know a lot more, but we'll have some feeling as to what we want to do. I have some idea.
Okay.
What would you do? What would you suggest?
Okay, like I'm always said, we gotta get educated. So what I'm gonna do now is I'm gonna take y'all through some resources to where you can actually start investing with a little bit of money
Mm-hmm.
and actually get a feel for it.
Okay, that's what we want. There you go.
Okay.
Let me get
So
my pen and stop working.
okay. So I'm gonna give you a bunch of. I'm gonna give you about.
Mother Jones.
Yes.
You writing, Gloria?
Pardon me?
Yeah, you writing, Mother Sophia? You writing? I know Donna's writing.
No, I do all right.
You
No,
better notes. My pen.
no, I'm not writing.
Oh, hold y'all up. Go ahead and go talk to you. I can pick up on the recording. Go ahead. I gotta grab another pen. This one is stop.
Okay.
Go ahead though.
Okay. The first one is Acorn. I don't know if y'all ever heard of Acorn, but Acorn.
Yeah.
You have. So Acorn is a way that you can hook it to your checking account. It's like keep the change.
Yeah.
That's one of the easiest ways. You can start with 10 cents. And you know what I'm saying? You can just start with 10 cents and you just pay attention to the portfolio and read up on them, and they got all kind of good information on here. And I mean, it's just a easy little simple way to just start investing. I mean, you can put $5 a day, you can put $5 a month, you can put 10 cents. You could just let the change, you know what I'm saying, start you off with investing. Now this is their fee. They charge $1 a month, $2 a month, Acorn and plus Acorn later, $3 a month, Acorn later, Acorn spins. Now they finna get a debit card the way they can hook you with a debit card. Acorn spin. Oh, that was it right there. Oh, that's a debit card. That's something new that they're doing now. They got a debit card to where they hook on to your account. It's a broker's account. This is what you call a broker's account.
Okay.
We just go through this website a little bit, then I'm gonna go to the next website. That way you can see what's going on.
Okay.
3 and 1, first time you can invest for the future, save you later, earn money, spend after smarter. And I mean, it's a good transparent way. Like, you know, I'm all about transparency. So, I mean, they telling you up front that they go charge you $1 or they go charge you $3 for their services. Most like 401ks, they got hidden fees. A lot of people don't know about. They charge you about 20 different fees that you just don't know about. Okay, another one called Stash. It's just like this one. It's just like this one, but they got different features. So, investments. Online investment philosophy, portfolios as unique as ETFs. And that's another thing. That's the ETF. It's a diversified portfolio. Hold on, I'm gonna go down. You go to definition. A basket of investments, for example, stocks and bonds, bundled into a fund that is traded on an exchange. The fund owns the underlying asset, stocks, bonds, or even physical gold bars, and tracks an index or group of companies with something in common. That's the definition of an index. I mean ETF.
Okay.
Index is the same way though, but ETFs are cheaper.
Okay.
So calls investment clean and green. That's like what they call ESGs, impact investment.
Okay.
Environment, ESG, environment, social governance. That's what ESG stands for. Technology investments.
Now, technology is almost always good.
Yeah. See, those are the sectors, and I'll go back to the charts in a minute and show y'all after I show y'all this, because I mean that's a when we get to like the Vanguard, the Fidelity, the TIA, CREF, the Charles Schwab's, the Voya, like you want to go into the sectors. I mean, because they pay a dividend, and I mean like they are like um a sustainable vehicle, because I mean we always go need the different sectors. Those are commodities to the people, supply and demand. And oh yeah, I'm gonna show you all, and I'm seeing a lot of green. So I just bought some marijuana stock, and I'll show
I was
y'all that.
thinking about that. That should be pretty good money. That should be a good
Yeah, I
investment.
just bought some. I just bought some. I'm gonna go back to the chart. I'm gonna show you all the marijuana stock I just bought. Well, I bought it a while back. It's called MJ. See how it broke past this 200 day and broke past this 50 days. So I bought it around here, and it's done went all the way up to here. So now it's at
This is she.
$35.65, and I
Hey,
bought it
we
at
on the line.
28.
We on the internet.
I bought it at $28.
I even sent you a text just now,
So
and I got the room number. Oh, you can't receive
this
it?
is
Hold on.
the fundamentals. Pot
Going
stock
on mute.
ETF.
I can hear you.
Oh, I'm sorry. Let me get a mute.
Pot stock ETFs for top news and data, cannabis industry. Pot stock ETF news. So this is the fundamental. Weed brand predicts CBD will become a huge successful painkiller. So this is what they're making the THC out of, and they got another catalyst, and this news just came out today. So that should push this ETF price up in value. So, and this one is $34.81 per share. So I'm gonna show you a way to buy that. So hold on, that's the wrong. Hold on. So this is, I'm gonna go to what this is. That I'm gonna show you the platform that I'm on now. So this is the platform that this is right here. This platform right here. That's how you get it. You go here and you create an account. So you go open account, you create an account, and then after you create an account, you just download the platform. It'll give you the platform, you download it to your computer. So this is, so see tools and platforms. So this is one platform. You can create an account and you can buy stocks through them. They'll give you the whole setup just like I got now. See, I do it all off my phone. So I just get the app, and once I got the platform, I get the app, I log in my app, and then everything that I see on my computer, I see on my phone. So it's always with me. And this is a brokerage account. TD Ameritrade. This platform right here is called Thinkorswim. Thinkorswim platform. So, okay. They got web platform, downloadable platform. To see Thinkorswim. And this for them big boy traders. Like I be in the room with the traders, and I mean from sun up to sundown, that's what they do.
So you
But
say
I mean, like I say,
they trade big bucks.
oh yeah, like big boy money. Like I'm talking about like thousands, hundreds of thousands, millions of dollars at a time. They call them market makers. So mainly this is they setup, or they have all the screens and all that stuff like that. But I mean, I'm into alternative assets. So trading is only one asset class to me, and plus, I like I always say, I'm in it for the cash flow. If I'm looking to buy it at an arbitrage price, meaning I'm willing to catch it at the bottom.
Mm-hmm.
I'm willing to catch it at the bottom down here, and I'm willing to let it go up like that. You know what I'm saying? Like I say, I caught it here. This is the marijuana. I caught it right here at $28, $28, $29, $28, and then it's all the way up to $35.81 now. And I mean, marijuana just now coming to the play, so it ain't like it's gonna go out of style. So this is a long-term buy and hold play right here. Plus, they pay dividends.
So what is the average cost per share on marijuana?
$34.81, and this is an ETF. Okay. So it's diversified. It got a lot of different marijuana companies, as far as the distributors and the growers and the manufacturers and all that in it.
Okay.
So like I say, this is the fundamental analysis. But whenever you get the recording back up and running, you can just pause this part and read up on this right here. I'm trying to get y'all through some more platforms. Okay, now these are called. I'm gonna show y'all some what they call robo investors. These are computers. These are computers. They call it machine learning, AI, artificial intelligence. They call them algorithms. This is basically you create an algorithm and you put it in a computer, and they do a lot of back testing on it.
Mm-hmm.
And the computer diversify your money. You just invest in the platform.
Oh, that may be bad then.
Huh?
That may not be bad for a starter then.
No. It's a good. I started like this. Everything I'm showing y'all now, I started like this. I'm just now going into the private world. And like I say, if you don't know this, the starting part, then the private world is not for you, because I mean, they go get you one way or another. So if you don't know this stuff right here, the basic starting, like this is regulated by the FDIC. The private world is not regulated by nobody. You know what I'm saying? I mean, yeah, if they catch you like Bernie Madoff, yeah, they go get you. But I mean, when you signing them private contracts under the table, I mean, it ain't nothing you can do about that. But this is a good way, and you can start little money with this right here. You know what I'm saying? You can start little money, $20, $25, $50. And somebody mute, please. Thank you. And it basically take you through a step by step. So, you know what I'm saying? It asks you a bunch of questions, bunch of simple questions, and you just go through, you answering the questions. But it ain't like no big old. You know how you used to back in the day? You had to go through the all these papers you got to file and stuff like that. But it's a good way to dip your toe into the water, though. You know what I'm saying? And actually understand what's going on. Our portfolios. Let me see if it show you basically what they invest in. Built Nobel Peace Prize winner research. And I mean, you can do auto investing where, like, you know what I'm saying, you set it up with your checking or your your savings account or something like that, each month it automatically sucks money out of your account. And that's back in the day. A couple weeks ago, I was talking about how you get accounts to just suck money out your account instead of you telling the bank, I want my money here, no, these kind of accounts like this, they're just you go through their platform after you log in your account and you set up automatic withdrawals.
Okay.
It'll just automatically on that date that you select, it'll just suck money out of the account. And you can stop it at any time. You can, I mean, it ain't like they put a contract on you. And if you need and the only thing about these accounts, these brokerage accounts, now if you need money from them, they take 3 to 5 business days to get your money because they have to sell your stock, and then the money has to be funded to your account, and then the money has to be wired back to your account. But if you put money in them, now it'll come out in 3 to 5 business days. Sometimes it come out in a day. I mean, they just trick it like that. But I mean, a week. I mean, but this is money like that you ain't worried about though. You know what I'm saying? If it's like a emergency need, like I'm putting my last in it and I might need it, I might not need it. Like
No,
you don't
do
need
that.
Yeah, you don't need to do this. I mean, like if you need it for an emergency, yeah, I understand that. But like I was talking about, your 3 different buckets, your emergency fund, your investment fund, and your dream bucket. Like this should be your investing bucket. Like your emergency and your dream should be in like checking accounts or savings accounts, money market accounts. And I'm gonna take y'all to another. I'm gonna take while I'm talking about. Well, I'm gonna show you another one like this. Well, called Wealthfront.
It's called what?
Wealthfront. It's another account just like that. That one called Betterment. This is called Wealthfront. So live the life you want. We've got your back. Offerings, invest in savings, plan for home, explore time of travel, plan for retirement, plan for college ball with ease. So they done put a barring tool in to where you can let me see that because they got these accounts where you can book. You got say you got a portfolio of stock, right? Or you got a portfolio of assets. Well, you can let your assets run, but you can borrow against them. So it's like it's collateralized loan. So if you don't pay them back, well, they get your portfolio of stock, but your stock's still growing. It's just like insurance, with the whole life thing that they got going. You borrow against your insurance policy, and if you don't pay it back, then you know what I'm saying, and they just take it out your insurance policy. So that's the same thing. Make a down payment on a house, dream, or car. Invest in your friend's new small business.
So you said you're in groups that have the portfolio. How does groups get together to start a portfolio? What are the?
Well, I mean that's a SEC thing, or I mean like that's a crowdfunding or a syndication deal. You know what I'm saying? To where you got to go through like a syndication attorney. It's best to use a SEC attorney, a securities attorney. So to structure the actual group and portfolio.
So we're doing something like that. We really need to have some money because that securities attorney is not going to do it pro bono.
No, not for no. This is not like I'm gonna go to, since you asked that question, I'm gonna give you a resource of a securities attorney. It's called crowdfunded lawyer. Crowdfunding. So I mean, the only reason I'm saying that because like I know it sounds like, man, I know it's an easier way, but I mean easy. That's when you get gypped, and I mean like
But like,
I'm not gonna turn
we as a group want to
right,
go together to do something. We don't have
and that's
money or anything like that, but we just want to go in, put something in, and play with it as a group to get some experience in what we're planning on doing for the future. Or I might be speaking too prematurely. Maybe this should have been done a long before now, and it might be either too late to do the learning, too early to do the investing. I don't know. I might be thinking in the wrong place. What do you think?
well, I mean,
It's never too late. It's
It's
no, no,
never
never
no,
too
too
late.
early. The
no, it
right
ain't no.
time.
Is that you, Hamia?
Yep.
Hey. Okay.
I've been here. Go on, John. Go ahead.
Go ahead, Mr. Lewis.
Oh yeah, so I mean, it's never too late, but like I say, if the knowledge is the main key, it's just the main key. I'm sorry, I don't know what else to say, but it's the
Yeah.
main key because I tried it, and that's how I failed a lot. I just tried to just jump out there and go with different people and just invest in different things, and I lost a lot of money. And I was going to all these little networking groups and all these little events, and I just didn't know nothing. I mean, I'm sitting in the room with these people, and they saying, "Well, if you don't know nothing, then give us your money and invest." And they give you an investment ideal, and they do their little seminar, their little spiel or whatever. And then next thing you know, they tell you to hold on, uh, we got you. Just be patient, and you know what I'm
See,
saying. They give you the runaround.
we don't want to go in with anyone we don't want to know. We're just with our group here. We want to do something, but we don't have the experience, so we need someone with some knowledge to help us.
Yeah, I mean, I'm all here for you, but at the end of the day, like I don't want to. I don't see. That's the thing about it. They call them sophisticated and non-sophisticated investors. Sophisticated investors are investors that know what's going on and they are easier to work with because they know what's going on. Non-sophisticated investors, they don't know what's going on. So when they see that the asset doing bad or the asset at the down market, like for example, like I'm gonna show you the best way I can explain it is through my charts. So they see that we right here, right? And the asset went up in value. So whatever we buy, farmland, real estate, whatever, it don't matter. You know what I'm saying? And the assets start doing good. You like, okay, good. We getting cash flow coming in. The next thing you know, the asset just tanked. And then everybody want their money back. Because you like, well, you was doing good. What happened to you? What you don't know is it's a long-term investment that you just want the cash flow off of. But as soon as the market turned like that, all the non-sophisticated investors that just don't know nothing about investing,
They
because
start
one
selling.
minute we doing good, and then next minute we doing bad. Next minute we doing bad. Everybody want to pull their money, and that's when they say there go blood in the street. That's why the darn downturn markets are red.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? That's the main thing. That's the main thing about why. I mean, I teach it and I give you the resources, but I won't do it for nobody because I don't work with too many people that just don't know nothing about investing. And then the first thing that happens is as soon as the market it take a turn, oh man, I need my money. Oh, I need my money because it's all a money thing. See, I do investing not for the money. I do investing because I love investing.
Mm-hmm.
I just love everything about investing. Investing run the world.
Okay, so basically then, is listening to you talk, I'm coming up with ways of that we could do it that makes sense and save headaches later. Is that
So these are the legal ways. Reg A, real estate syndication, Reg D, Reg CF, public offerings, real estate investment trust, JV agreements. So in a private group, it would be JV agreements. It would be without going through lawyers and stuff. Equity funds. You know what I'm saying? These are the kind of contracts you still have to sign with your partners. These are
and so
private
when we
placement.
go in there, we will go into here and pull those agreements up, and
Well, you can get them. You can get them off of here. You can get them off a legal shield, but you still need an attorney to draw the legal agreements up.
Okay.
And I mean, everybody got to sign off on them and get notarized. Huh?
Or paralegal.
Yeah, or a paralegal, however you want to do it. But these are like, you can actually buy these agreements off of LegalZoom.
Okay.
So,
and that's I had no knowledge of. See, now you're talking something that's helping me layman wise.
Yeah. So on here, you can actually speak with an attorney too. So,
okay.
Business wise, doing business,
LegalZoom.
Yeah, LegalZoom.com. So these got all different kind of contracts on them that you can. So hold on. Doing business as these business agreements, intellectual property agreements, LLC, nonprofit, trademarks.
So in these agreements, it would probably have somewhere where we all agree to start with X amount, and if the stock goes to a certain level, you can reach it. For the sake of someone wanting to pull it out or knowing when or when not to pull it out, you can say.
Well, I mean, if you're investing in stock, then you dealing with mostly a hedge fund. You know what I'm saying?
I don't know
or
what
you dealing with somebody that's
stock to me. All this sound like stock to me.
Nah, I mean, it's a good way to explain it, but like I'm gonna show y'all different assets. Like I can show y'all some paper assets.
Okay.
That's not stock. I mean, it's.
So you say assets is probably a good way to go though, right? Because you mentioned that earlier.
You say what now?
Assets is a good way to go.
Yeah, I mean it's different kind of assets. So it depends on what you want to invest in: business, real estate, commodities, paper assets. And then you go deep inside of it, like business. What you investing in? You investing in the 3 different ways you can invest in business: the stock, the syndications, or you can buy a business. Then you got commodities the same way. You can invest in commodities through stock. You can invest in commodities through syndications, where you going in with a group, and that's what it is. That's what you want to establish. You want to establish it's called a syndication fund. So it can be private or it can be public. But the public ones are a lot of money. You got to go through SEC. The private ones are like JV deals, and you got to sign a private placement memorandum agreement.
Okay.
The non-disclosure, the non-compete, and all that. You know what I'm saying? So, and then you buy the one-offs where you can just go buy the whole farm by itself, and then you got the paper assets where you can invest in paper asset stocks, or you can invest in paper asset syndications, which I do a lot of, or you can invest in the private place. I mean, not the private placement, but the paper asset one-offs where you buying the whole mortgage portfolios by itself. So another this is ESGs. ESGs are I don't want to click on the wrong thing. Well investing right here. So swell investing is ESG, environmental, social, and these are commodities. Renewable energy, green tech, and I mean this just like the robo account.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? So it's good that everybody have their own little small portfolio, and then everybody just come together with a conversation to help build each other portfolio. And then when everybody get knowledgeable, then everybody can just come in and invest together because everybody will be sophisticated.
Okay.
So, but if everybody, say for instance, if everybody just listen to me, everybody just go believe what I say, and then they not really go dig deep into the investments
No,
like they should.
we're not going to do that. We want to, I know I'm not, I want to get knowledge as to what's going on and get an understanding, but the decision I make is going to be my decision.
Exactly. And that's what it should be with everybody. Everybody should have their own little small portfolio, just like everybody got their own knowledge. And
So
everybody
basically, a good idea, then we can all create our own portfolio. We can just come together and share what we got and discuss it. And if we see stock, have like a club.
Right. And then we just everybody bringing ideas. Well, I seen marijuana stock did this, or where I seen the real estate investment trust did this, or where I seen where these assets came into bankruptcy, and then next thing you know, everybody can go in on a farm. Okay. Everybody go see something that everybody don't.
Okay.
So I mean, it's a good way to know about all these different kind of investments. Like you might not want to invest in stocks. You might want to go to some of these platforms that I'm gonna show y'all after I show y'all these simple ways to invest. Okay. You know what I'm saying? You might want to go to that, and you might want to do the research on that. Everybody got their own shoes that they like. You know what I'm saying? I'm just like I say, I'm just here to provide y'all all the knowledge that I got, like a Walmart, like a buffet. It's for you to pick and choose which ones that you are interested in. I can't say, well, you need to do this, you need to do that. No, man, I'm not that type of person. I wouldn't be on here if I was like that. Because it don't. I'm just here to show you what's possible. You know what I'm saying? Because a lot of people don't know about these different kind of platforms and assets. Yeah. So it's good to know everything.
Investment clubs and groups, and they have a certain amount of people, and no one else can come in unless someone drop out. But I never got the knowledge as to what they did. Now I know 3 people became millionaires in starting out in an investment group. They became millionaires.
Yeah, because most likely they did the research and they got in there and they did the work. You know what I'm saying? But if you think you just go be a passive investor and just sit back and, you know, what they call do the lazy money thing, the mailbox money thing, and you go become a millionaire, you're not going to become a millionaire like that. You go become a millionaire as being an active investor, not a passive investor.
Gotcha.
Active is actually going out doing the work. You getting the real estate. You making sure everybody's doing what they got to do to fix up, to bring the value of the real estate, refinance it out, get the equity out, get the cash flow going. You know what I'm saying? That's being an active investor. The passive investor is just putting your money up and just sitting back and letting the active investor do the work. So that's how you become a millionaire in this game. You got to actually go out and do the work. But the first, and like I always say, you got to know what you're doing though. You got to have the knowledge.
Yeah, that's that's the part.
So, but I mean, you could be a passive investor while you getting the knowledge. You know what I'm saying? Don't eliminate yourself out of the game of being a passive investor. This right here, you can trade anything all around the world. Now, I don't use them because I use other platforms, but this is another way.
Interactive
and they pay
brokers?
Yeah, interactive brokers. So they got trading platforms and all that too. They pretty good. I just seen that they got a money market account after you put like a certain amount of trades and a certain amount of trades. See, they got debit card hooked on to their brokerage account. These are the different. This is not a bank. You know what I'm saying? This is a brokerage account. So I mean, it's a good way to keep your money outside the bank, and you can still invest too.
I see they got a bank deposit sweep program.
Oh, what now? A bank sweep program?
Yeah. Program.
Like a sweep account? Yep. And this FDIC insured. 2,500,000 of FDIC insurance, an additional 250,000 SIPC.
Okay.
So these are just different accounts, like I say, outside the banks. You can invest in these accounts, safeguard your assets with the insurance bank deposit sweep program. So that's another one to look at. Try to go through some more because I got a good bit of them. And if you are putting your money in different bank accounts, I mean, it's other bank accounts than what you see on the corners. This is a good website to find different accounts that pay you interest on your money being inside an account.
Bankrate.com.
Yeah, bankrate.com. It tell you the best mortgages, the best mortgages, the best home equity, the best CD rates, the best savings accounts. It tell you best credit cards, personal loans. It tell you all this.
Oh, we need to look into that.
Yeah. So these are different bank accounts all over the world that, I mean, they not really gonna tell you about, and credit cards too. So a good way to fix your credit. I'm gonna show you a website to and you see these loans right here, like all these loans. These are the kind of loans that I buy. I buy these kind of loans.
Oh, so these are loans for sale you can buy.
No. These ain't loans for sale. These are loans that they once you get one of these loans, where they sell them out to what they call a secondary market. So I go to the secondary market. I'm gonna show y'all one secondary market that's easy. You can start with $25, but I wouldn't do it. I mean, I would have a couple $100 because when you invest in these kind of loans, well, one of them they can do charge offs, or they can be in default, or they can just not pay. So when you invest in these kind of loans, you invest in a bunch of them at one time. You have a diversified portfolio. But I mean, the thing about it is, like I was explaining to a guy last night, I say the good thing about paper is, say for instance, these loans right here, you buy these loans and you pay me, I give you $100 plus 7% interest, right? Now, if for anybody that done bought a house before, you know, if you look at your amortization schedule, you see by the time them 30 years over, you go been done paid almost triple for that house.
Correct.
Right. So it's the same thing with these loans. You buying amortization schedules, I lend you $100, I tack on 7%. Most of that payment is going towards the interest in the beginning.
Yep, the first 5-6 years.
Right. So for 5 to 6 years, you paying me straight, and you paying me most of my money back.
You're not paying on the principal.
You're not paying that principal down. The only way you paying that principal down is if you put extra towards the principal each month.
Yeah.
But for that payment that I give you, so if I give you a payment of $5 on or $20, well, I say something like $5 over 30 years. And you know it's way higher than that, but I'm gonna use simple numbers. So it's $5 a month for 30 years at 7%. Now, I'm not a mathematician. I mean, somebody else can do the math, but I'm gonna keep it in simple terms. So for now, you don't pay interest for the first year. Okay, so say now you only paid on the principal. The principal is the $100. The 7% is the interest on the $100. But every year, you still owe me 7% on the unpaid principal. So now you don't pay the loan down to $99. Well, you don't pay $5 all year long each month. So 5 times 12 is 60. So you don't pay $60, but now you still owe $99.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So now, you know what I'm saying? So that's how you make money. That's why I invest in paper. Now you see why I invest in paper?
Yeah.
So that's the easiest way I can explain it. Because either way it goes, you owe $99 on the principal. You done paid $60. You ain't even put a dent in that principal.
Ain't put a dent in the principal.
You just paid interest. And that's how they beat you with these kind of loans every single time. And this is what people don't know. See, if you don't know this, I mean, what can you do? You gonna say, well, I got the $100 I needed. What you don't know is, dog, you finna be paying that $100. You finna be paying that money for a while.
Yeah.
That's how credit cards beat people out that money. So these are different brokerage accounts too. And I was gonna get into Vanguard and Fidelity and Robinhood. But this is a great tool to actually see the different credit card rates. Some of these credit cards good. You got 0% interest credit cards. And I mean, you gotta get your credit thing right. I'm gonna show you a credit website too. Okay. But these are the rates that's going now. 30-year fixed mortgage 4.46%, 15-year mortgage, 10-year mortgage, 5-year mortgage. The banking CD 2.49 CD rates for 1 year. That's a flat rate. So, like I say, you can dig around on these websites. I done dug around, got the information that I need off of them. You know what I'm saying? Anytime so I mean, it'll be a good learning tool for you, and I mean, good research. Let me go to another site. Let me see what else I got. Okay, so you want to see some so I'm gonna show you some. This is a secondary market. It's an easy way to get in on paper assets, peer-to-peer lending. It's investing in debt. So you can invest. Unlock a new asset, invest in people. I might have should have started back at the homepage. Discover a new way to invest. Notes or assets, fractional loans in the amount of $25. You can buy one note or you can buy a diversified portfolio of notes. And you buying these kind of loans. And they're like $25 each. And I mean, I gotta if anybody get this platform, then I can take you inside of it. But I gotta log in an account and go through a lot of stuff real quick. But I'm just giving you a brief overview of this is a platform. See, now this is a trading platform right here. This is a note platform. So where you got all these notes on. So you buying loans on here. And you buying stocks on here. So it's a whole different market. But you can invest in these are what you call like one-offs. You can buy one-offs or syndications. So you can go in with a bunch of investors on here, create a LLC and go in with a bunch of investors and go through the platform. And or you can buy like one-offs. But lendingclub.com, that's a secondary market to buy notes. Well, you can buy them fractional. So you can buy shares. You know what I'm saying? You buying a piece of the note, or you can buy the whole note. Now I'm gonna show you another one. Watermark.
That's watermark.com.
Watermark Exchange. Now this is where you buying it. You buying it straight from the bank or the hedge fund. This is another exchange. This is real estate notes. This is actually going to buy your neighbor's mortgage.
That's what I want to get in. I want to get some of that.
So like right here, for example. Like the house might look like crap, but you ain't investing in the house. You're investing in a note. Hold on. You gotta log in this account. I ain't gonna log in no account. But let me see if I can show y'all some notes they got on the website. I know FDIC got some. Okay, here we go, right here. So these are the mortgages, and people don't even know they mortgages be on these kind of platforms online for sale. You know what I'm saying? So right here is a performing note. It's the first lien on it. The original balance is $15,000. The principal balance, that mean that they got the loan for $15,000. The principal balance, they done paid it down to $13,000. The estimate value of this property is $66,000. The return on investment is 9%. Loan to value ratio 20%. Let me see if I can click on it and blow it up. It'll give me some more information. No, it's making me want to log in. But you can create an account with them, and they'll let you inside. You just gotta create an account. But this another exchange. This is not stock. These are buying what they call one house, or like I say, you can do a private fund, and y'all can go in together and buy these notes. You know what I'm saying? And but the best way to play with them is start buying them little notes, the little notes at Lender Club for like $25, so you can see how they default and they charge off. You know what I'm saying? Because if you buy one of these notes, you buy, say you pay
Make offer on it.
huh?
Why they have make offer?
Right there, because I mean, right here is the original balance. It's 92,000. I mean, yeah, 9,200. The principal balance is down to 81. So make an offer. The estimate value on this property is 63. So this is how much they owe on the loan. It's 81. They owe that on the loan. It's a 12%. So, but the property is worth 63.
Okay.
So if they default on it, then you got a property you only paid. Say you make an offer on this, the principal balance is 81. So say you get this property for like 5,000, right? It's a 20% return on your investment. So you say you get this property for about 5,000. Now if they pay it off, then you just make your 8,000 plus interest, right? Your 8,000 plus 12% or whatever. But if they don't pay it off and they go in default, well, you just got a property for for 8,000 or 5,000, and it's worth 63,000. And that's what happens all the time. This is the back door to real estate. That's why I don't invest in real estate, because I can go buy notes like this and that they default. It might take a while to get the property, but hey, that's the time value of money.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? Right here, 90,000. Principal balance, 90,000. The property's worth 424,000. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's arbitrage all day. That's like super infinite returns right there if they default. And I mean, it's all kind of different strategies. You can get them to refinance, and you can get your money instantly out of the deal. You know what I'm saying? But I mean, it's a lot that go with it. It's a lot of legal that go with it. You got to have a mortgage license, and if you don't want to go through that headache, then you get into syndication funds and you find brokers, mortgage brokers that can draw up the paperwork and all kind of stuff like that. But I mean, that's another good platform to start doing the research. And but like I say, the $25 note the lendingclub.com, that'll be a good way to actually see how the note game works. And you'll start to see how people pay, and you'll start to see patterns. People paying off, people defaulting, your charge off. You know what I'm saying? So you'll start to get it.
Yeah.
Seed Invest. This is kind of like Shark Tank. So you can invest in startups. You start with like $100.
Startups are kind of risky.
Yeah, they're kind of risky, but I mean, like I'm just showing you outside of the stock market. This is where you go when you go outside the stock market. This is the kind of investing that they do outside of the stock market. That's why people won't go outside of the stock market, because they don't know how to do the due diligence on these type of assets. But if you don't know how to do due diligence, only thing you gonna be in is the stock market and the real estate market. And people lose money all day in the real estate market because they don't know what they're doing in the real estate market, so they turn their money over to Wall Street. But if you don't want to turn your money over to Wall Street, these are the different kind of platforms and the different kind of assets that you go to. So yeah, it's like I say, the only risk to any of these investments is a lack of knowledge, and that's just, see, these are different kind of companies. Browse startups, and then here right here, auto investing. Minimum $200. Build a diversified startup portfolio with ease. Get started with auto invest, $200 minimum. Sign up for an account. And then you do your research. You watch the videos. You read the press conference. You read their blogs.
I see. We still got a lot of work. We just got to start digging in here, picking a couple of days or a day after week, and go over this. During the week, we can do it and then meet up maybe one day after week, what we found.
Yep.
And get ready to get started. How many?
I mean, it's the only way to go outside of Wall Street. Other than that, you're going to be turning your money over to somebody, and then you're going to lose your fiduciary responsibility. So if you don't want to deal with a fiduciary and turn your responsibility over, well, a fiduciary to me is somebody that got your best interest in heart anyway. A broker-dealer, a financial advisor, a financial planner, those are basically the ones that you turn your fiduciary responsibility over to. Fiduciary is somebody, a registered investment advisor, somebody that looks out for your best interest. So if you tell them you want this is what you call private equity right here. Investing in startups and stuff like that. This is private equity. So if you go to a actual registered investment advisor, a fiduciary, a real fiduciary, then and you tell them you want to invest in startups, well, they go help you invest in startups.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? A financial planner, they go put you in mutual funds. The people at the banks, they not gonna put you in startups. They not gonna put you in alternative assets. They gonna put you in mutual funds, and that's it. So that's what you go get. Okay.
Those of you that are online, how many of you have an interest in wanting to start a little investment club so we can do more?
Hermia. Yeah.
And Camilla.
Donovan.
Who's that?
Donovan.
Donovan.
Yeah.
And who else? Camilla.
Anthony.
Who?
Anthony.
Okay, I forgot about Anthony was on here. Okay. Anthony, Donna, Mia, and who? Gloria. I'll tell you what, send me we got a nice little group. Send me a text and send me the best time that y'all can get together. And the best thing to start with, what do you think we should we look into each one of those, like
yeah, I would strongly suggest that everyone reviews this webinar, and if you're not taking notes now at the end, because I mean I got a lot more resources. I just want to get through the resources as quick as possible. That way we got it on record. Everyone reviews the webinar, when they have a chance, and then just write down what you most interested in.
Okay.
And
Yeah.
then that way that'll be your part to bring to the group. So
Okay.
everybody can hold you accountable for either wanting to invest in stocks or wanting to invest in paper or wanting to invest in that. And then once everybody has their idea of what they want to invest in or which asset class that they would like to look into more, then I can give you more resources and more education to where you can dig deeper inside of it.
Okay.
These are just broad platforms to where you can get in easily now.
Okay.
For no money. But you need to start these accounts and you need to actually get into these accounts and see what's going on.
Okay.
Because me sitting here talking about it and me sitting here doing it and you not actually doing it yourself, you really not gonna learn that.
Okay.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So
Okay.
Yeah.
that's the best way that I can go about it.
Okay. So I'm gonna turn it back over to you, so you can
Okay.
something so we can work with, and
Okay.
pick a time. We'll talk. Go ahead. Go ahead.
Okay. So this is another platform. I use this platform a lot on my phone, Robinhood. I don't know if you all heard of it. It's free trading on your phone. It's a free mobile app. It's a good resource. It gives you fundamental analysis, technical analysis. It gives you notifications, and it's a lot of companies like J.P. Morgan, Goldman Sachs, Morgan Stanley. They moving into this kind of vehicle where it's free trading. They'll create robo investing for you because this is the way the market moving. This is for stock though.
Okay.
And I know I kind of be all over the place a little bit, but like I say, I'm gonna try to give you as much as I can.
Okay.
Sometimes you'll have questions, and then I would just want to give you a resource for that question. So if anybody got a question at any given time while I'm on this recording, because this can be like the main foundation of different actions that I'm showing. So if they want to get in this, excuse me.
So we probably won't ask any questions till the end.
No. I should strongly suggest you, if you have a question, I can actually give you a resource to this, because in order to move forward, you have to kind of like understand instead of like trying to figure it out. Beating yourself over the head when I can give you a reason. Like if you say commodities, I can go straight to a commodity platform. CBOE. You know what I'm saying? Like this is commodities platform.
Okay.
This is commodities. This is the futures market.
Okay.
So, you know what I'm saying? Like,
okay.
And all of them have education on them. So, and videos and press release. But I mean, I was just using that for example. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you got a question, shoot it out there, and I can pull up a resource real quick for you while we on here.
Okay.
But Robinhood is good, and then let's go to the different platforms, the different brokerage accounts. Now these are like Vanguard. Oh, I'm gonna give you a couple different brokerage accounts to go to. I didn't mean to go to Vanguard log in, but we go back to the home screen. And if you ever get stuck on the pages, you just click the icon. They always have the icon on their page. Just click the icon, it'll take you back to the home page. Introducing Vanguard Total World Bond ETF. And let me see if I can get to the sectors real quick, because that's what I wanted to show you all too. Sector fund. Hold on. Gotta go back to ETFs. Oh boy, I usually do this on my phone. I don't like computers, but I'm gonna see if I can find it for you. Vanguard is one of the number one brokers. They are CFA, and I believe I talked about CFA before. CFA is Charter Financial Analyst.
Okay.
Yeah. And that's another good resource too. So Vanguard is with them.
Okay.
So this is somebody that you want on your team with the letter CFA behind them. If you do deal with a professional like that, you want them to have this CFA credential, and I mean that way you know they legit. You can go on LinkedIn and find them too. So you just type in CFA in the state that you in. Pull up mission. Lead the investment professional global by promoting the highest standards of economic ethics, education, professional excellence to unite benefits. CFA mission is to serve or generate values for core investment management professionals engaged. So you can read up on that.
Okay.
To see what kind of people you're dealing with.
Okay.
Mutual funds, hedge funds, private equity, real estate investment research and rating, and investment advisory services. Wealth management, fiduciary asset ownership, such as pension funds, endowment funds, sovereign wealth funds, and their related regulators and standard settlement. Vision, serve all financial professionals seeking investment management related education, knowledge, professional development, connection, and inspiration. Lead investment professionals thinking in areas of economic, capital market. So yeah, this you can just go through this and read up on what they about. We act integrity, all ethnic, authentic, and speak truth in a timely, transparent manner. See? Transparent. So if ain't nobody being transparent with you, and I mean, ain't nobody really go take the time and go through all these. See, I love transparency. If you ain't transparent and you trying to beat around the bush, I ain't got time for that.
It's time to let them go.
Yeah, it's time to let them go. They too sneaky for me. I ain't got time for that. You want to lie and you want to, nah, man, that ain't what you want. You want somebody that's transparent, go be honest with you, and that's go educate you and teach you. If they don't have those values, you do not need to invest with them. You don't need to learn from them. Really. I don't know what to tell you. I'm telling you, I done been through a lot of them now.
Well, I'm listening. If somebody been down that road and know what's down that road, I'm gonna listen to them.
Trust me, I done been in that rabbit hole a couple times. When I get out, I do my best to stay out. Now I'm gonna give you another one. Voya.
Voya.
Yeah, Voya is like Vanguard. A lot of people don't know about Voya. I just learned about.
I didn't know basically what all they did. I saw VOYA.
Yeah,
VOYA.
Yeah, VOYA. the products. Okay, let's stroll down a little bit before we go to the products, so you can get a this. Like I say, this is a brokerage account outside of the bank.
Okay.
Now these are your IRAs, your Roth IRAs. The best thing to get is a Roth IRA. Like I say, I'm not a financial advisor, so I mean, do your research on it. But you got the products is life insurance, and everybody should have the life insurance.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So the life insurance products, and I like their life insurance products because they got whole life and IULs. I'm gonna click on it in a minute and show you all the life insurance product. But they got mutual funds. I don't like mutual funds, but I mean it's like I say, I don't never put all my money in one account anyway. So
yeah,
you know what I'm saying? So I mean like it's just a way to diversify your money in a different account. You know, I believe in having a basket of different accounts with different assets in them different accounts. You know what I'm saying? They say don't put all your eggs in one basket. Well, I want eggs that got eggs up in them.
There you go.
So you know what I'm saying? So, but that's your insurance products right here. And I don't own none of this insurance. The one thing about this kind of insurance, the IUL, I'm trying my hardest. I'm learning a lot about it. I'm networking with some people trying to get it up and running because, like I said, my goal is to actually create a hedge fund for non-sophisticated investors, for people that don't know about investing, and people that can actually invest with me. I don't care if you work at Burger King. You know what I'm saying? You need to be able to be privileged to these different kind of assets, just like the wealthy are.
True.
But it's just that the hurdle is the education part.
Yeah.
So I believe long term we will come up with that educational piece and that actual fund that we need to structure like you want to structure. And we will be able to do it. But in the meantime, it's time to get knowledgeable and everybody come together, because the more we build together, the more knowledge will come together. And then we can actually, oh, well, I can do this because I know how to do this. And you'll start seeing patterns and things will start uncovering to where it's like, well, I do this in my daily life. Well, all I can do, since I know about this, well, I can do what I know how to do, and I can bring it over to this new investment thing that I already know how to do. Like, you know how to develop businesses. Well, I mean, it's a certain way you develop businesses to where you can develop a hedge fund or a private fund or a private group or a bank or a credit union or anything, you know what I'm saying? Like these institutions. But I'm looking to do it actually for the underprivileged community. You know what I'm saying? Not nobody that's struggling, that's on their last limb, but somebody that got a couple extra dollars each week or each month to invest. But it's gonna take a lot. It's gonna take a lot, and it's gonna take a powerful team that's knowledgeable. But I mean, that's just a little spiel of why I'm actually doing this and why I'm actually showing you all this.
And I love that strategy.
I'm just looking for people to help me along this journey. You know what I'm saying? Because I can't do this by myself. I done tried, and I've been doing it. Like, I've been doing it by myself, investing in these different accounts for the past 5 years. But now I'm trying to actually, yes, ma'am, Sister Ebony. Now I'm actually trying to actually build a team to actually create a structure, because I can do it by myself, but creating a structure to where it's actually the actual woman from Burger King that got a 5th grade education, it's gonna take her forever to do it.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? And she just trying to feed her baby. And we talked about this. And I mean, I ain't gonna never lose that stride. Because I mean, I'm at a point in my life, I just want to help people understand this craziness that's going on with these Wall Street people.
It's crazy out there.
Yeah, but we'll get it though. We'll get it. Let me give you some more Fidelity. Fidelity is a good platform. They got low cost ETFs. And I mean, you want to look into the ETFs, not the mutual funds. The index funds and the ETF funds. So, like I say, your resources, if you need to go back for terminology, is investopedia.com. I go to their website after I leave this one.
Okay.
But this is a broker's account too. Like, I mean, you can keep your money here in like money market accounts. See, they got awards, best online broker. You know what I'm saying?
My retirement come out of Fidelity.
Yeah.
Bell South have their accounts through there.
Mhm. So I mean, they do it all from individual investors. See right here, CDs, money markets. Money markets is just your money's just sitting there in an account and it's gaining interest.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? That's all a money market account is. CDs, they want you to have it in there for a certain period of time. Money market is the best thing until you learn.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? But it's outside of the bank.
Yeah.
So, I'm gonna try to get to the sectors on one of these platforms. I keep jumping around a little bit, but I'm trying to get through it. See right there we go. Sector.
Honey.
Come on.
That's Robert.
Okay, these are your different sectors right here. Here we go. So you got healthcare, real estate, energy, info, consumer, utilities,
Staples,
materials, financial, telecommunication. These are your different sectors.
Okay.
And these are supply and demand. Everybody need this in their life. So that's why you know what I'm saying? You need that. You know what I'm saying? And if you want to dig into it, like I say, just go back here, click on it on. I'm trying to get through as many more as I can.
Okay.
So Fidelity, you Google sectors, and if you get this platform, this TD Ameritrade platform, you click right here where it says analyze. And these are sectors. These are the sectors. Energy, and you see it get deeper. You see how deep these are. Now, these eggs in a basket, but these eggs in this basket. So each one of them go deeper.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
and you see it highlight. You see it highlighting in blue. These are just all the different industries inside these industries. So the world of investing is way bigger than what you think it is. It's just that they won't tell you about it. And these are the different kind of assets. You can buy these assets too, but the barrier to entry, you got to look for the barrier to entry. So when I say you got enough you got enough to do for the rest of your life and your kids' life, you really do. That's why I'm into it, because it's always changing. It's always different. So, okay. Yeah, I wanted to just explain the sectors because that's a big piece. Let's go to another broker. Charles Schwab. And then I'm gonna go to the investment banks after I go to these brokers. Charles. And like I say, these are just the easiest. These the easiest ways for you to get in. You know what I'm saying? Because Charles Schwab. This is a broker account, just like Vanguard and Voya and Fidelity, but it's just another account to look into. And one thing right here, when you see this right here, I do all these resources that I'm showing y'all, like they Facebook page and like they Twitter page and like they LinkedIn page. All the resources that you come across, start putting them through your social media feed, because you find out a lot more information like that too.
Okay.
That's all that comes through my social media feeds. Different assets, different asset classes, different managers, different education. I don't have foolishness come through my stuff. You know what I'm saying? My social media accounts, I got a Facebook, a Twitter, and a LinkedIn. I don't deal personal business through that. I don't. If we need to talk, we need to talk on the phone or something. But as far as through social media, it's too much drama on that for that.
Yeah.
Social media should be trying to get you ahead, and they post stuff on there all the time. You know what I'm saying? How they fun doing.
I'm some of the I think I liked a couple of those already.
Okay. Well, good. Yeah, and you can find out a lot of more information through their social media feeds. That's another key thing. LinkedIn, I use it a lot through LinkedIn, Twitter.
Yeah.
I use a lot of stuff I get a lot of information through LinkedIn, Twitter, and Instagram.
Yeah, I do too.
You know what I'm saying? I get a lot of information, all they upcoming events, and I mean the traditional. Now the private people, that they ain't on the web. I mean, some of them are, but when they real private, like they not on the web. You got to go inside these events, and then you meet them inside the events, and then. But you got, like I say, you got to know what you're talking about, because when you go outside that room, you better be ready. Okay, let's go into some investment banks. J.P. Morgan.
Now this is a banker this time though.
This is an investment bank. This is an investment bank. These the kind of people that will, like, they regulate it. Oh, that was crazy. That they tried to cheat on a girl yesterday.
What happened?
They tried.
But she handled it with grace.
Yeah. You seen that?
Yeah.
Yeah, I seen it too. And they say the girl that beat her, she is Japanese and Haitian.
And she was very humble too.
Yeah.
She was Japanese, but she let them know that she was also Haitian.
Yeah. I seen that. So investment banking, these are this big boy stuff right here. Now they going to the middle class now. They starting to dive into like the retail market. M&As, mergers and acquisitions, that's buying a company out, LBOs, leverage buyout, institution, commercial banking, treasury, trades, education, healthcare, nonprofits. What we do. So this is what investment banks do. Investment banks, markets, investor services, treasury services, asset manager, private banking, merchant services, wealth management, brokers, commercial banking. So these big boys, like if you got big boy money, you consult with them. Now, they should be a fiduciary to you. You don't turn your money over and say, just go invest my money. No, you tell them what you want. And if they can't do it, go find somebody that can.
There you go.
You don't let them tell you, oh, Mr. and Mrs., I got your best interest at heart. Okay, you do? And show me a track record of what you're talking about. And how can I buy some of them assets off your books? Be your partner. But bad non-performing debt and non-performing assets. Some of that real estate you got. Okay, another one. Another investment bank is Morgan Stanley. Now it's a black chick that run this. I forgot her name. She got a podcast out too. But it's a black chick that run it. She run this investment bank. So wealth management, investment banking, capital markets, sales, trading, research, investment management, sustainable investment, meaning investing in environment and people, inclusive innovation, blockchain, financial advisors. Oh boy, experienced professionals. I mean, all finance. I ain't trying to make it. And excuse me if y'all. All financial advisors ain't bad, but just make sure they got your best interest in heart. Don't.
And hold them accountable.
Yeah, hold them accountable. I mean, cause they main thing is make money regardless if your portfolio go up a notch.
Mm-hmm.
They get paid a fee, investment fee. Every year you gotta pay them for investing your money.
It's to their advantage though for you to be successful because they need more clients.
Yeah.
Coming.
So I mean, they big banks. I mean, they not gonna do as bad. They not gonna lose your money. But at the end of the day, you can. My thing is you can make better returns.
Yes.
Than what they got to offer you.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
So if I got $100,000 and they tell me that they can get me 6% a year, well, if I got the knowledge, why I can't make myself 200-300% a year?
There you go.
You know what I'm saying? Like I'm only making $6,000 on my $100,000 when I can make $60,000 or $600,000 off my $100,000. You know what I'm saying? Like.
Mm-hmm.
That's all I'm saying. Like, okay, they'll make you a little $6,000 off your $100,000, but I'd rather try to make $600,000. There she go. She running. Chairman, vice chairman, wealth management, senior client advisor. That chick, she running. Private head of private wealth management, and then you got the chick right here, management head of field talent management. And these are their team players. It's good to look at their team players too. That's another way to do research. But that I like her because she tries her best to help the black community. And on her podcast, if you look if you got an iPhone, or it might be on Google Play too. I don't know. I got an iPhone. On the iTunes, if you just search her name on iTunes, listen to some of the podcasts. And she runs an investment bank, and she talk about basically helping the community. And they have the Instagram, the YouTube, the Facebook, and the Twitter. So let's go to one more investment bank.
What's her name?
Claria, what it is? Claria Harris.
Did you ask a question, Hermia?
Yeah, he's giving me her name. The lady that runs the Morgan Stanley group.
Carla Harris.
Okay. You got it. Once you got it, it's okay.
Yes, with Morgan Stanley.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Thanks.
Yes, ma'am. And we did about us. Okay, so let me give you one more investment bank. Goldman. And these are the major names. You know what I'm saying? Like everybody.
Goldman Sachs.
Yeah, Goldman Sachs. And hold on. I think that's. Yeah, it's JP Morgan. I'm gonna go back to JP Morgan, explore our podcast series. So they got a podcast too. Like I say, I'm big on podcasts because podcast is like watering your seed.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So
yeah,
I got the knowledge, but I want to stay in the know. I want to know what's new about it. I want to know what's going on about it. I want to know what. It's like watering your seed. That's all podcast is. It's knowledge. It's like listen to the radio. Find you a little bit of time. Take a walk. Like I weld during the day. I got a construction company. I weld during the day. So while I'm welding, I listen to podcasts. I mean, I don't like sitting around. Even though I know how to invest, I don't like sitting around. I just don't. I got an ADD problem. That's why y'all see I'm all over the place. You know what I'm saying? But I have to always be doing something. You know what I'm saying? So while I'm welding, I listen to my podcast all day. You know what I'm saying? And I'm trading and I'm investing and I'm going over emails, because all investments ain't good investments. Just because you see 1,000 investments, you have to do your due diligence, your research, and your 5 rules of investment. I know we got that on another webinar where I talk about the different rules and different before you start investing. And you have to go through these investments like that. So, I mean, I know some investors only invest one time a year. But me, I mean, I'm in the process, like I said, I'm in the process of building this economic vehicle and learning more. I just been in it 5 years. I'm dealing with people that have been in it 20, 30, 40 years. They finna retire, man. They just want to sit back. They don't want all this headache. But for somebody that's new into the field, I mean, it opens your mind to a whole different thing. And they got videos and stuff on here too, so you can watch the videos and actually get a good perspective of what's going on with them. They got Twitter, all that good stuff like that too. So this is what they do. And Warren Buffett is connected with them too. So he with this 10,000 small business thing. And I'll click on that. It's basically JP Morgan supporting small businesses and stuff. I mean, not JP Morgan, but Goldman Sachs. My bad. And you can go through this. Different kind of programs, all 50 states, 7,300 program graduates, local and national partners, access to capital. It's like an incubator, like sort of like Silicon Valley. And before I forget, I want to give y'all a resource. It's right here called Y Combinator. This will, if you having any kind of problems or confused about building a business.
Y Startup School?
Yeah. It's called startupschool.org. It's Y Combinator. It's these are all companies these are the new. So if you want to stay up to speed on what's going on with these technology companies like Uber, Airbnb, DoorDash, all these different technology companies, Google, Facebook, YouTube, all the people that created them out of Silicon Valley. The millennials in this technology thing is the new trend. Look at Amazon. Amazon is a technology company. You don't go to an Amazon store. You order offline.
Yeah.
That's the way the world is moving.
And Amazon is doing something else now. They're going into another area.
Yeah, they're going into freight. They're going into freight. They're going into healthcare. They're going into healthcare with JP Morgan and Warren Buffett. So they're going to be a distributor for healthcare.
And now for marketing, online marketers too. What do you call them? It's sort of like a oh boy, what's the name? I'm not talking about the game. You know these companies that you can refer them, they're affiliates.
Affiliate marketing.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, you can do that now. You go through Sales Central.
But
that's how you sell.
They're marketing heavy. They're marketing heavy for them.
Yeah, because they trying to they dominating the market. That's innovation. They caught the market at the right time where everybody is on the internet. and they caught the market at the right time. Everybody doing things off their phone. They buying off their phone. People didn't buy nothing off no phone.
Sure didn't.
You know what I'm saying? So they caught the market. It's a trend. So to stay up with the trends and to actually help your business or to grow your business, this is a great resource, and it's totally all the resources that I give you all either is free or it's cheap. You know what I'm saying? But this is a great way. You can go right here, and I'm gonna show you right here. Go here. You go to library. And I refresh myself with it all the time. So I mean, everything that I'm showing y'all, I refresh myself with it all the time, man. If I got an area in my life where I need it, I just go back to these different resources. And these are the different topics that they teach on. So
okay.
let's go through it real quick. And you got, see, you click that, and it's going to give you a bunch of different topics. You know what I'm saying? Same thing with the next one.
You can spend your lifetime on the computer just researching.
Yeah. But it's going to teach you, and the best thing to do, you apply it to your business. You know what I'm saying? So, I mean, this is how I started. I mean, I was telling somebody last night, man, I used to just sit in front of my computer and pray and ask God to help me to lead me some kind of way. You know what I'm saying? And I mean, I first started on YouTube, and then I started digging into these different resources. And these are people that just want to give back. Huh?
YouTube is the way to go. Anything we need to know or do.
Yeah.
They show you how to do it.
Yeah. If you don't understand something, go to YouTube. PR, right? Public relations, leadership, people culture, teach you about products, all these different topics. I mean, whatever you need to know, you know what I'm saying? On the product, you got to stay up with the trends, and this is a great resource to stay up with the trends on helping your business.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So, helping your business wise, and you see all this investing, profit, hardware. They got legal on here, biotech, hard tech. So if you want to stay up with the millennials, I suggest you get on here. They taking over with this technology.
Yeah.
And this is some attorneys over here. I watched it the other day, matter of fact. There's some attorneys talking about how to structure your business and all that good stuff. And the other good resources is Protect Wealth Academy for your
Protect Wealth Academy.
Yeah, Protect Wealth Academy is a great resource for asset protection, how to structure businesses and structure your company and all that stuff like that. So that's another attorney website. But I mean, like I say, I mean, you got to dive in and find out what's best for you. I just want to throw resources out there.
Now you're gonna tell us something about a credit site or something.
Oh, credit. Credit. My FICO.
Yeah.
MyFICO.com.
Yeah, I know that one.
You know, MyFICO.com. Okay. I'm gonna give you some more then. MyFICO.com is a good one. I got some black guys out of Atlanta, and they can help you secure funding. Use easy funding. You hear these people online and stuff talking about secure, get secure up to $250,000 secure credit. Well, I invest with this group. I invest in real estate with this group. This is just another business that they have. So, I mean, I do real estate investing with this group. So.
And they're black.
Yeah, they black. They based out of Atlanta. They got some credit services right here. So they'll help you fix your credit, and they'll get you business credit. They charge a fee, some kind of I think they charge like to fix your credit. This is the team right here that works on your stuff. So to fix your credit, I think they charge like $500 and something one time.
There's a black girl with Regions Bank in Apopka, Florida.
Mm-hmm.
They'll fix your credit for free.
For $300?
Free.
Oh, for free.
Yeah, her goal, she learned from one of the leaders, one of the head bankers, and when the banker went to this new area, she brought her with her. And her goal now is to educate, help every black person come through, get their credit straight. She said most people come through, they think their credit's in bad shape, but it really isn't. Just a little bit to clean it up.
Is it a way that you can get her on one of these webinars?
Yeah, I'll get her. I didn't think of that. I will.
Yeah, I was gonna ask you about that, Mother Camila.
Okay, I will.
Yeah, because I mean, we need these actual professionals with these credentials and these licenses to come on here. Not no financial advisor that's trying to get you in mutual funds, but actual people that invest in these kind of assets. So credit check total. I deal with private people, so I mean I don't have a broad.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? They not gonna come on here. I'm gonna tell you that. They private people.
Yeah, I remember credit. I'm familiar with that.
Yeah, credit check total. Credit Sesame.
Yeah.
Credit. You got Credit Karma.
Yeah, I know all of those.
Okay. Credit Karma.
They got one. I gotta get some more information. I'll share it later on.
It's a guy that can tell you about your credit profile. Credit profile. Credit.
I joined this club to help you build credit. Clean your credit up, and I was already doing it. By the time I got started with them and put my thing in, my credit was already up. I didn't need them, so I'm helping other people now. It's a software. They show you how to put assist. It's a program. You put your
Yeah, the software. I ain't never get into the software. I was always wanting to know how the software works.
Okay. This here worked automatic. It wasn't cheap, but I had already done mine before then. Then when I went out to the young girl in the Apopka, I didn't. She said, "Oh, you don't need me." I just wanted to look at what I had.
Okay, this dude got like a free webinar or expert secrets. Let me see if
it's really good. They're really, really good. They're good.
Oh, you dealt with them?
Yep.
Yeah. So he have a free webinar or something on here to where he tell you about the different credit profiles. But he pretty crazy. Order your credit report. Get started for $297. Okay, and let me see if I got so anything else? Anybody? I'm gonna give you some real estate funds real quick. I'm gonna give you 2 real estate funds and a gold money, and then I'm gonna wrap it up.
Okay.
Tulsa. I don't know if y'all heard about them, but this is the first black-owned real estate crowdfund. A lot of people knocking them, but me personally, I don't.
What's the name of it?
It's called Tulsa Real Estate Fund. I done invested in them. Yeah. And they the first black-owned real estate crowdfund syndication. These are syndication deals. This is the owner, a married couple, married black. They working on the Black Wall Street that's in Tulsa. They trying to buy back buildings from there. Right now, if you go on they social media, then you can get an idea right there. They social media. You can get an idea of basically what they do.
Okay.
The brother like me. That's why I invested. He done built his team though. He been doing it about 12 years. I've been doing it 5. So I've been watching him on social media for a while. For the past 3-4 years, he started building a team that actually works with him on a daily basis. And I mean, he had people like me at first to where, you know what I'm saying, he come from the streets and he got into real estate. Well, I'm into alternative assets. That means assets that make sense outside of Wall Street. I'm not just into real estate. Real estate is one thing that I do. And I don't do the work on real estate. I'd rather come into a fund like this. And I mean, this fund stuff, you got to have like $500 to get in to start, and you can invest as much as you want to. You know what I'm saying? But it's a lock. Now this is what you call you get a lock-in fund. So your $500 will be locked in for about a year before you receive dividends off your money. But I'm doing it more for the cause. My black folk, they done started a fund. You know what I'm saying? Trying to help the black community. So I'm doing it mostly for the cause. Okay, Fundrise is another one like that.
What is that one?
Fundrise. Fundrise.
Fundrise is another syndication fund just like that one. I got it. It's a lot of them. And I can give you a resource where you can.
Fundrise is not black, though, right?
No, Fundrise not black. Fundrise, some dudes from California. They created a tech company to invest in real estate. But it's another way to diversify your money into different assets. 8%, 12% historic annual returns. That's how much you make on your money. Diversify your portfolio. Investments. So $500 minimum. Our lowest ever. Supplemental income, balanced investment, long-term growth. These are the kind of deals that you will be investing in. Sustainable apartments, sustainable commercial, new apartment development. And I mean, these are the kind of things that you will invest in for some $21 stocks. You know what I'm saying? But this is not stocks. This is actual a syndication partnership. So remember, you got stocks and bonds, you got syndications. These are syndications. And then you got one-offs, meaning you buy the whole building by yourself. You one-offs, you would buy this whole thing by yourself. So I'd rather be in syndications where I be in a group of investors. That way, if something happened in this building, well, you already got all the people you need in place because you're in the syndication. This is called a sponsor investor, sponsor deal. So this is the sponsor. Fundrise is the sponsor. That means they take care of all the hard work, and you are the investor. Okay, so this is basically their track record from 2014, 12%. This is what they've been returning on an annual basis. This is their transparency. Right here, you would click, see more views, historical performance. This is doing the due diligence part. We've invested $1.4 billion of real estate with strong results. Performance, like I said, they show this to 2014. Annually, they return 12% on your money. See, that's what I'm saying. You go to a financial advisor, and they tell you they go give you 6%. Well, you come to a platform like this. They've been invested since 2014. You invest a little bit of money with them at the beginning to see if they, for a year, to see if they hold their word. That's how you do your test. They returning 12%. That's double what a financial advisor or a hedge fund or investment banker give you. You know what I'm saying? Right
You
here,
know,
2006.
This information is good to bargain with these banks when we go in there.
Right.
So we got money there.
Yeah, you pull up on your phone. Okay, you want to give me 6%, and then they go come with a bunch of excuses, and they go come and they go hit you with some jargon. Oh, well, you got to pay this much of fees, and after this much and this much, you only got this much, and after inflation, they go hit you with all this jargon to try to talk you out of it.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? And then that's when you counter them. You like, okay, well, what's your fees? What's the inflation rate after I invest with you? You saying all this stuff about this company, well, won't you be transparent too? You know what I'm saying? So right here, public bonds return 3%, public real estate, the Vanguard, right there. Vanguard REITs, ETFs return 3.8%. Vanguard bonds return 3.2%. And Funrise, they return 7.3%.
They double cut. Or more than double.
That's what I'm saying. So this is just to open your mind a little bit on the assets outside of Wall Street. But like I say, and like I'm always gonna say, you gotta do the due diligence and you gotta get educated about it. And if you want to just put a little bit of money in just to see how it works, make sure it's money that you ain't trying that you can afford to lose. Put it like that. Because everything got a risk. Just like you stepping outside in your car every day, don't mean you go get back in that car.
Hello. I'm a witness.
You know what I'm saying?
Brother, you don't have to do nothing wrong either.
Yeah, you ain't got good bad things happen to good people all the time. So I mean, $500. If you ain't got $500 to lose, I wouldn't do it. I just get me a REIT until I got $500 stacked up in my REITs, cash out on your REITs, and start over. Or however you want to do it. You know what I'm saying? You got to come up with your own investment strategy because you know your investment philosophy, your investment personality. You the only one that know that. Just like your DNA. It's you like certain things in this world, you don't like certain things in this world. You know what I'm saying? But that shouldn't stop you from being open-minded of what's out here. You know what I'm saying? So it's just being open-minded right now. That's all. And then let me go to this last one, precious metals. And you know we talked about this a lot.
Yeah.
Gold money. Goldmoney.com. And that's a good bit of resources just to start out. Because I mean, if you put the minimum in each one is gonna end up costing you over like $3,000 to $5,000. So I know ain't nobody trying to invest that amount of money right now.
No.
Or maybe you are, but I wouldn't do it. I wouldn't do it. Just now starting out, I wouldn't do it. You know what I'm saying? I wouldn't do it. I would find one of these assets that I like. There go your gold, your silver, your platinum, palladium, your crypto. I got crypto, and I gotta show you the crypto platform. Bitcoin and Ethereum, you know what I'm saying? And then your Forex. This is the Forex that I trade. These are the Forex pairs. Right now, the Japanese yen is up 3%. The pound, because the market just opened. So I'm gonna see if I can get some flashing on my charts. The Aussie US, the Aussie Chad, the Aussie Swiss franc. You know what I'm saying? That's your Forex right there. And it go into these different vaults. You know what I'm saying? So they got the gold money library. You know what I'm saying? That's your education right there. You know what I'm saying? You want to learn more about the platform a little bit. You got, and it teach you about the gold, the fiat money. You know what I'm saying? It teach you the history too. So good. It's educating you and you can invest with them. I love platforms like that. Okay, so let me see. They got holding company. You know what I'm saying? So here you go right here. And then they got the precious metals research and all that. Real time. Like I said, I put money with this company a lot. I just used the card the other day. I got a debit card with them. So I just used it. When was that? Yesterday? Day before yesterday? And all you do is you basically keep your money in precious metals until you're ready to spend money. Then you transfer your money from the debit card, from the precious metal to the card, to cash, to the fiat currency that you need to use it for. They got $2 billion on their management. And if anybody interested in crypto, I'm gonna show you a crypto, and then I'm done. Coinbase is crypto. These cryptocurrencies. This is the way the world is gonna go. Blockchain and crypto. I own all these. The market is down right now, so assets do go bad at times. I'm gonna just be fully transparent with you. The market, I have took a big loss, but it's a buy and hold strategy for me. I know the world is gonna move to digital currency. That's why I bought these assets. It might take a year. It might take 5 years. But blockchain and digital assets is finna take over the world. The internet has took over the world. The telephones took over the world. Smartphones. It took over. Now they finna convert it into digital currency. That's how they go keep all the people that's getting illegal money. That's how they go keep up with money laundering. Digital currency. Blockchain. I would follow their social media. It's gonna tell you everything that's going on. This is one of the platforms that the banks and the government is trying to regulate. They call it decentralization, and centralization. The banks can't see it, but the banks not gonna let it go down like that. The banks are investing heavily in blockchain. Give you another one. This is an exchange where you can buy crypto. Give you one more. Buy. This is another. This is the other one. This is the other one. Where you can buy crypto. So everybody hear cryptocurrency, cryptocurrency, cryptocurrency. Well, you can buy more than that little bit of cryptocurrency on this one. Look at all this different kind of crypto. These are not stocks. This is crypto.
Hello.
So you see how the world turning into straight crypto. Those days, there's thousands of them on there now. So that's about it. Now this is the way markets are moving now. OX is online now. These yellow lines is me. Anytime the market hit it took a big downturn. So now I'm waiting on it to hit this yellow line and hit this yellow line and hit this yellow line. And it's going to alert my phone. And when it hit the yellow line, I just look at the chart. I'm looking for it to break this last part right here. Well, now I can look for it to break this last high. And when I say last high, I mean the points. And I'm going to keep it honest. It took me 2 years to learn how. It did, because I just didn't understand it. But I went through a lot of stuff to learn how to trade. I went crazy a couple times. Let me just keep it real with y'all. Cause that's all I wanted to do. I just wanted to understand it. But like I say, oh yeah, let me give y'all this other resource. Investopedia.
Oh, yeah.
Hold on, let me mute her.
Investopedia.
Mother.
This is your dictionary and your research. So if I put in, yeah. So if I put in something like alternative asset, then it's gonna give me all these different categories to where I can do my research and read up on them. Oh, I'll do that.
Did you say Investopedia?
Investopedia.com.
Okay.
And they got free education on YouTube too. Oh, I didn't give y'all the. Oh man, I keep having stuff pop up, but I want to give it all to y'all. So you just click on it, it give you the definition. So when I talk about in alternative assets, this is what I'm talking about. An alternative asset is an investment that does not conform to the traditional asset class of stocks, bonds, and certificates. Alternative assets is usually used to describe more exotic investment options like works of art, bottles, wine, fine wine, but terms to relatively common investments like residential rental real estate as well. Due to unconventional nature of unquestionable liquidity of some alternative assets. So when I talk about alternative assets, this is what I'm basically talking about. Precious metal, real stamps, coins, sports cards, and collectibles. And I did that webinar, basically the different type of assets, my PowerPoint presentation. So that's just so y'all know that, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's a great resource. And I'm gonna give y'all some more educational resources. But let me see if I can get to their YouTube page. And they break it down way simple. You know what I'm saying? So that's a good resource to get it broke down. All these different terminologies and all this different investing. On YouTube, I would go to Investopedia. So right here, the playlist. Then here go your different topics right here. So active trading, personal finance, definitions. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So that's a good resource to learn. You know, I go to Bloomberg. You know, I'm always on Bloomberg.
Everybody doesn't want to know about money. Well, nobody gonna go to Bloomberg. Bloomberg should be a household name.
Huh?
Bloomberg should be a household name.
Yeah, I know. And I didn't know about Bloomberg till like 4 years ago. I really didn't. I ain't had nobody teach me nothing. I ain't had nobody teach me about religion, about my person, being a better person. I ain't had nobody teach me nothing. I learned everything on my own. Everything. Like, seriously. Khan Academy. Khan Academy.
Khan Academy. KAHN.
Khan Academy. A great resource. They break it down real simple. Real simple. Look at all this learning you can do. I mean, if you're interested in anything, you can send your kids on him. Entrepreneurship. Right here, economic and finance.
My niece got a major in that.
So I know y'all talk a lot about economics. Y'all on the economic side, I'm on the finance side. I talk a lot about finance. I get into economics when it got to do with the due diligence part. But right here, financial capital markets, it teaches you how the markets work. Financial capital markets. They got the social media down here. Make sure you like, follow them, and share with them. You know what I'm saying? You gotta stay on top of what they doing. And you just click on it. You know what I'm saying? And it'll come. It'll just pop up. Let me click on it. So it'll pop up like that. And it's a lot. So I mean, that's why I say. And talk a little bit about compounding. So if you want, a little bit of a discussion. That's the rule of 72. So okay, and then another one is Corsa. Corsa. Corsa is where all the big colleges.
RS.
Want to spell it for me? I don't understand.
I'm trying to see it. COURS.
COURSERA. Corsa. Hold on. That's wrong.
Thanks.
Oh.
That's gonna be
no,
.org.
that's right. That's right. So let's put in investing. Finance and valuation investing. So these are the different courses that you just click on them. And these from the major colleges. So these where they get all the big Wall Street people get their credentials and all that. You know what I'm saying? I ain't got time to go through all that. So I come to something like this, and the course is short. You got this one, and then I'm gonna show you one more. Great. So these are the big major colleges that put they in Walton. Oh, man. Personal development, certification. So go back home page. You are unstoppable. Build on demand earning. These are the colleges that put their stuff on them. Come on. All the different kind of colleges. These are all the major universities. Oh, what happened? There we go. PwC, Price, Water, Cooper. That's an accounting firm.
My niece worked for them.
Oh yeah, you was telling me. Is it a way you can get her on here?
Well, I sent an invitation out, but on the weekends, on Sunday, she make that family day. But she comes on. She be on some of the calls during the week. But I'll ask her to take time one Sunday.
Okay. That'll be good because that's the accounting right there. The accounting, and then you got the credit lady. Okay, and then like y'all get the point of that one, and then you got Udemy. That's another good resource.
Which one is that?
Udemy.
Udemy.
Udemy. Yep.
Is that .org?
And these just like online courses, like cheap. You know what I'm saying? They either cheap or they free. I was looking at one the other day. It cost about $10.
Oh, when I finished college, I owed $250,000.
Oh no. See, look at that right there. $20, $30, $40, and they get you straight to the point. I mean, you ain't got all that extra stuff that you don't need. Prolonging you. I can't. Me personally, I can't sit in no classroom. I just can't do it. I done tried to go back to school so many times. I just because they throw you a bunch of fluff.
Well, really, classrooms don't really teach. They teach the book. They don't teach the real life.
Yeah, they teach see, I like to deal with the real life. I can't deal with that.
When you get into the master program, you get real life. And when you get into your specialty and your doctorate, you get a taste of real life. Because those instructors there are from top universities, but they are in the work field or have retired from the work field.
Mm-hmm. See, these investment courses, $10, $20. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
I mean, they give you everything you want. I'm gonna click on one of them that I was looking at.
Like this, the meat of it right here. We learn this, we'll be all right.
Yeah, yeah.
Once
you understand, because like I say, if we go be doing it by ourselves, then we go be going up against big boys. So how you go up against a big boy and you don't know nothing? It just don't work out.
Mm-mm.
So end up hiring that big boy and he go take most of the profit. The sponsors make most of the profit. That little 10, 12%, that ain't no money.
No.
It's not no money when they making 100, 200, 300%.
Mm-hmm.
But this is basically, you see all this stuff?
Yeah.
Like, this is a lot. But, I mean, like, an hour a day, 2 hours a day. I mean, over time. How you think I learned it? An hour a day, and then I try it. An hour a day, and then I try it. An hour a day, and then I try it. I just do. I learn and I try. 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 And I got a portfolio now of a different kind of asset. Not all of them doing good. Not all of them doing bad. I'm cash flowing off all of them. It's just that I make more off some. I make less off some. Some of them fold. So it was always money that I was willing to lose though. So I mean, and don't think that you go get in and all go be perfect. I don't care.
Stop fold, but then they come back.
Huh?
What's happened is you have stock and it fold, and then it come back.
So okay, let's go to the chart.
Stock certificate, and the market crashed.
So if the market crashed, that just mean that's just like that's a crash. It was way up here. Okay, hold on. Let's go to the S&P 500. Yes.
So that certificate is still good. You're still good, right?
Yeah. Long as they didn't liquidate. They call it liquidate. Okay, you remember the stock crash. Now this is the stock crash.
Yeah, because I lost a lot of money.
Yep, this is the stock crash right here. Let's go to another chart. Since you talking about stock crash, the best way to explain it is to go. So, like, it done went all the way. Like, I don't think I can't go back no further. I could probably, hold on, let me see. Come on. Yeah. Okay, bam. See that crash right there?
Yeah.
This was, that's the crash. Right there. So the market went up. And this could be explaining basically your stock certificate. Now it done went up. Then it crashed. Boom. You had that big old correction. They call it a correction. That's the proper term for it, correction. The market had a correction. But now it's in the downtrend. It broke past these levels. They look at levels in it. So this candle, that would be a level. It broke that level and went down. This right here, this candle right here, you put it up under there, you put a line up under there, it broke that level, kept going down. You looking for the next low, high. This consolidation, this sideways movement right here. Under this candle right here, it broke that, it still moved down. So it's in a bear market. It's in a this is a bullish market going in the uptrend. This is a bear market going in a downtrend. That is a crash. It went up, went down again. Bam, crashed again. So these are, they call them Elliott wave cycles, meaning it got a certain amount of times it's gonna go up, and a certain amount of times it's gonna go down. It's got patterns. You can start seeing the pattern. Green, red, green, red, green, red, green, red, green, red. Okay? So you'll start seeing patterns in the charts after a while. What you want to look for is the patterns. When you start getting into these charts, you want to start looking into the patterns.
Okay.
And like I say, the best resource if you really want to start trading, to just go to YouTube and start looking at people on these different charts. TD Ameritrade and Fidelity and Vanguard and all them, they have entry level and beginner. This platform got a learning center. But just because the market crashes, it's just now your stock is valued at a lower price. Instead of it still being worth $100 now, it's worth only probably $70 now. And now you gotta wait till the market goes back up to that valuation that goes back up. That's why I always buy my cheap assets. It's worth 100, but I only pay 50 for it. Instead of paying 100 and it go down to 50. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So that's why I always try to catch everything at the bottom. I don't always catch it at the bottom, but that is my goal. That's always gonna be my goal. Try to catch it as low as the bottom or low undervalued as possible. But I know we've been on here about 3 hours now. And if anybody got any questions or they want me to look something up real quick, I'll be happy to.
Well, I got a lot out of it today. I got me a good start.
Yeah, and I strongly suggest everybody review the webinar. That way you can take it at your own pace. You can pause it and stop it and start it. You know what I'm saying? And just use it as a reference to guide you to actually start doing it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Mother Camila, is this you gonna resend this webinar back?
Yes, once it recalibrates, it takes a few hours. Sometimes I can get it finished by the night. Sometimes it'd be overnight till tomorrow night. As long as this one is, it'll probably be tomorrow before it's ready.
Thank you.
But I'll send it out as soon as I get it.
Appreciate
I'll send it
that.
out to all of us. And while we're there, well, let's do that. Send it out, and then we go through it again, and then we'll set us a time when you're free, available, so we can put our heads together, so we can do a divide and conquer on how we're gonna get our stuff up and going. How that sound? And
Sounds great.
we meet Monday through Thursday night, but Friday's open. I don't know whether anybody want to use Friday nights, Friday, to put our heads together and see what we're going to do, do a divide and conquer. But that'll give us between now and Friday to go over what we got here and be prepared to know which way you want to go.
Mm-hmm.
Friday's good.
Okay.
Sounds good to me too.
So I get this together, and I'm going to type up this stuff I wrote, my chicken scratch, and send it out.
When you're typing up, I need to know what ETF.
ETF, exchange traded funds. Exchange traded funds.
I didn't hear you.
Exchange traded funds.
Got it. Okay. Thank you.
Okay, so
all right.
Have any other questions? Well, I think we did a lot today.
Thank you very much.
Awful lot today.
It's a lot.
I have a quick question, Mother Camilla. This is Ebony.
Hi,
everybody.
Hey,
Hi.
Thank you so much, Brother Lewis.
Yes, ma'am.
I was in the car when I was listening to you talk about notes and purchasing like houses.
Mm-hmm.
Mortgage loan.
Was there a website? I couldn't see it at the time.
Yeah. I'm gonna give you 3 different websites. The first website will be like your small ways to get in your little $25 note. You know what I'm saying? That's lendingclub.com. Now that's just for you to understand how the note game works. But I mean, I strongly suggest if you haven't invested in notes, then you should strongly go with that before you start trying to get big real estate notes. Okay, another one is Watermark. You can actually see the real estate notes. Watermarkexchange.com. So that they actually sell real estate notes. And then you got FDIC, I mean not FDIC, but FCIexchange.com. They sell real estate notes. Now, if you want to get it into a more critical, if you need like more resources for education on how to invest in them, I can send you. It's a company called papersourceonline.com, and they do all different kind of paper assets. Papersourceonline.com. Let me see if I can pull it up real quick. That's a good resource. There's a bunch of old school um investors, paper asset investors, paper source online. Right there. So they got resources. They charge for their education. I think it's like they give you a whole platform of education. Free e-course. I will get the free e-course first. You can fly out to Vegas and meet them face to face in the groups. So they give you a lot of education on and the different people that's inside of these groups that actually invest in these notes, hedge funds, private investors, stuff like that. And you can follow them on social media too. That way you'll know what's going on with them. So it's a good resource for education, and those are the 3 different platforms that I would look into right now.
Thank you so much.
Yes, ma'am.
Mr. Lewis, I really appreciate you coming on and spending your Sunday afternoon with us, helping us balance, prepared to get on this venture. And I'm excited about this, and I'm really feeling that this is gonna help us a lot. It's gonna be fun. I call it playing the market. That's what people say, play the stock market. I know it's more than stock.
No, it ain't nothing but a game. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. This how the rich make their money.
Mm-hmm.
So either they got a business that's booming like Amazon, or they invest in these different kind of assets.
Mm-hmm.
But either way it go, once your business is up and booming like that, you still gotta have somewhere to put your money.
Yeah, that's true.
Mm-hmm.
And I like this. I wish I could get my nephew interested in this, because this would be great for him.
But he can always watch the record and come on in.
Other 19-year-olds, they don't grasp.
Oh yeah, 3 hours long, they don't sit long.
Mm-hmm.
I second that emotion, Mr. Lewis. Thank you so much. Although I was very tired today, I may have dozed a little bit.
You're busy. You had a long day today.
Yes, indeed.
As long as you got some, that's all that matters.
Yes, yes. Thank you.
So, anyone have any other questions?
Oh, thank you.
Okay. Well, let's give Mr. Lewis appreciation, a thank you. And I'm so happy.
Thank you.
Miss you when I don't hear from you, Mr. Lewis. You're a spot.
Thank you, Brother Lewis.
You know, I ain't number 1 phone call away. You know, all you gotta do is call me, and I'll be there for you.
Okay, I'll be wanting to bother you too much, but I get stuck. You're gonna be turning your phone off for me, because I'll be dialing your number.
You know, I'm 1 phone call away from you. You know, all you gotta do is call me.
Okay.
We have to meet you. We have to meet you in person.
That's cool.
Right. That's right.
I'm supposed to come down to Florida soon.
Yeah, we can do it in Florida. He gonna move down here.
Yeah.
Hey, Brother Lewis. I know you had said we should either get with Margie or Mother Camilla, but I need to holler at you some way. So let me know which is the best way to get in touch with you.
Yeah, I mean, like I say, just reach out to Mother Mother Camilla, and she'll give you my
We have the
information.
number.
I don't want to put
Yeah.
it broad because I don't know who's watching these webinars, you know.
Understood. No problem.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so I rather y'all just get the information from Mother Camilla or Mike.
All right.
I'll text it to you, Anthony.
I appreciate that.
Okay. Well, there's nothing else. I don't have that. Brother Donovan, you don't have anything to say?
No, I'm just listening today. I enjoy every moment. Thank you so much for everything. All you guys, Mr. Lewis and you guys.
Now, Mr. Lewis, Mr. Donovan was super excited about getting this investment group going.
Let's go.
Get the together.
Let's go.
We're going to do something. We're going to get something going. Yeah, I'm tired of talking now. We got to get something. So you gave us
Once everybody come to a mutual agreement.
Yes.
Yeah, man.
Okay.
Yes.
So y'all plan the time. Y'all can text me the best time you want to meet Friday. And meanwhile, I'll be sending this out. And then I'll set up the webinar according to the majority time for Friday. And come with your ideas and your thoughts and your knowledge and your information and what you're going to conquer, which way you want to go. You may even have some already by then because you'll have a whole week.
Yes.
Yeah.
Provide that RV come. I know the RV come, you probably don't want to hear nothing.
It's going to go on the back burner, but it's still going to happen. We still need to do it together.
But then we'll come back there with big bucks, Mr. Lewis.
Exactly.
Exactly. At least I'll be the one that go help y'all interrogate some of these folk that try to get at you.
There you go.
That's what I'm talking about.
There you
I
go.
interrogate for you because I love questioning authority.
There you go. That's great.
Exactly what we're talking about.
Mm-hmm. So
ain't nobody beat y'all up like that.
Mm-hmm. So if no one else have anything to say, we can call this an evening meeting adjourned on this. And as soon as I get converted, I'll send it out to y'all.
All right.
Okay.
I second the motion.
Okay.
Thank you, Mother.
Moved in second.
Okay. Thank you so much.
Good night, everybody. Peace and prosperity.
Okay. Now, I love you guys.
Peace and prosperity.
I love you guys. I love all of y'all.
Love you, Mama. Love you too.
Love your back. Love your back.
Well, I love you more than you love me.
Prosperity. Prosperity.
You too, Gloria. I love you more than you love me. You too, Mother Jones. I got you.
All right. God bless everybody.
Okay, God bless everyone. Good evening.
Good evening.